Hello and welcome to Markets View at Deven Choksey, your daily market podcast where we decode the Indian financial markets. Let's get started with the global markets. It being the Friday session, let us understand how the global markets are panning out and then understand what is the status of the domestic market. The GIFT Nifty is trading with a discount of more than 5 points from Nifty Futures Thursday close, indicating a muted start for the Indian market. Talking about the Asian markets are mixed as investors assess key Japan economic data releases. At present, we see that the Nikkei markets are trading with an up move, while the Hong Kong markets are seeing a downtrend of around more than 200 points. However, the US markets were short on Thursday due to the Thanksgiving Day. So cues from the US markets are not in today. But if we have a look at the last close, that is the Wednesday's close for the US markets, the markets were positive while they closed on Wednesday. Talking about the energy pack, the oil is flat on bearish view of delayed OPEC plus meeting. The Brent crude is trading in the range of $81 to $82 a barrel. And natural gas is also trading with an up move of around 2 points. And last but not the least, in the global market setup, if we have a look at the bullion market, the gold gains as weaker US dollar and yields lift demand. In the global markets, both gold and silver are trading with an up move. So this is how the global sentiments look like. GIFT Nifty indicates a flat start for the Indian markets. The Asian markets are trading mixed. There are no cues from the US markets as the US markets were closed on the Thursday session ahead of on the grounds of Thanksgiving. The Brent crude is trading with an up move and the bullion market is weaker at this point in time. It's a Friday session, and let us now take a look at the trade setup for today as to how the domestic markets are looking like for the session. Of course, like always, taking the cues from yesterday's close, considering the holding of 19,800 and hitting last week's high of 19,875 once again, bulls seem to be trying hard to get above 19,850 by the crucial resistance area. Hence, if the index successfully climbs above this area, then immediate resistance to watch out for will be 19,900 to 20,000 levels. Of course, with support of 19,700 to 19,500. In yesterday's session, the benchmark indices closed flat. The BSE Sensex was down and closed at around 66,018 level, while the Nifty 50 declined and closed at 19,802 level to be precise, and formed bearish patterns during the session. The index has still been in the range of 19,600 to 19,875 levels for the sixth day in a row now. Technically, this pattern indicates a continuation of range movement in the market. We also observed many other data which are worth considering. And of course, there is a little bit of stock specific impact also at present, which is seen in the market, but largely the stocks are the news based stocks and particularly the cash segment as well as the mid cap and small cap segment, which is making in the news. A decisive move about 19,900 level is something we need to watch out for, and these levels could open doors towards new all-time highs. Any weakness from here could find immediate support around 19,650 to 19,600 levels. The cooling down volatility supported the market with the fear index India VIX declining around 4.6% to 11 levels, while the market breadth was in favor of bulls as about 1,146 shares advanced against the declines of 951 shares on the NSE. On the broader markets front, the Nifty Mid Cap index ended flat, but the small cap index gained 7/10 of a percent. So clearly, the small cap and the micro cap index were clearly showing signs of opportunities. Considering all of these factors, let us now move towards the key support and resistance levels for both Nifty and Bank Nifty. For Nifty, it is likely to take support at 19,788, followed by 19,767 and 19,733. On the higher side, 19,855 can be an immediate resistance, followed by 19,876 and 19,910. Talking about Bank Nifty, yesterday the Bank Nifty performed better than the benchmark Nifty 50, rising around 128 points to close at 43,578, and of course formed a bullish pattern. So clearly, after a downfall of few sessions, Bank Nifty is again trying to take support and trying to be in a range positively. Further, the banking index maintained its sideways momentum, crucially holding the support level at 43,300, which stands as a make or break point for the index. The immediate hurdle for further upside is positioned at 43,700, and a breakthrough above this level is anticipated to lead to additional gains towards 44,000, where substantial call writing is evident. Conversely, a breach of the support level may result in further corrective moves towards 42,800 to 42,700 levels. If we take a look at the index, the chances are that it is expected to take support at 43,484, followed by 43,437 and 43,361. On the upside, the initial resistance is at 43,635, then at 43,682 and 43,758. So these are all the important support and resistance levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty, which you need to consider for the trading session today. And of course, it is the last trading session of the week, Friday session, so we are slipping into the weekend mode. Let us now quickly take a look at the stock specific news. JSW Steel will be in focus as with the last tranche of investment of 75 crore, the company has completed making the entire investment of 750 crore in JSW Paints. Accordingly, JSW Paints has completed the allotment of shares. Post this allotment, the company holds 2.9 crore equity shares in JSW Paints, representing around 12.8% of the paid up equity capital. Lupin is another stock which will be in focus as the pharma major has received tentative approval from the United States Food and Drug Administration for its abbreviated new drug application. And there are chances that there will be an impact of this news flow seen in the market when it opens up today. LTI Mindtree will be in focus today as the technology consulting and digital solution company has launched Quantum Safe Virtual Private Network Link in London to secure data transmission for the approaching quantum era. LTI Mindtree collaborated with its partners Quantum Exchange and Fortinet for Quantum Safe VPN platform. The next stock in list is NMDC as the state-owned iron ore company has fixed price of lump ore at 5,400 rupees per ton and fines at rupees 4,660 rupees per ton. These prices will be fixed with effect from 23rd of November. Prestige Estate Projects. The real estate firm has launched Prestige Glenbrook, a high-rise residential project in the Bangalore's IT hub. The development comprises of 285 apartments across two high-rise towers with a developable area of 0.7 million square feet and has a revenue potential of 550 crores. And last but not the least, Tata Consultancy is in focus as the country's largest IT services exporter's stock prices is set to turn ex buyback with effect from 24th November. The company had approved buyback of shares worth 17,000 crore at a price of 4,150 per share in October. Meanwhile, Gujarat Narmada Valley Fertilizer and Chemical GNFC will also trade ex buyback with effect from same date. So these are all the stock specific news which we need to observe today, as there is a news flow which has come in post market close yesterday, and there will be an impact on these stocks when the market will open up, as there will be a news based impact which will be seen. Tata Consultancy, Prestige Estate, NMDC, LTI Mindtree, Lupin, and JSW Steel are the stocks in news for the day today. Let us now take a look at the FIs and DIs data. The foreign institutional investors net bought shares worth Rs 255 crore, while domestic institutional investors purchased shares worth Rs 457 crore. So this is how the FIs and DIs data look like. Both the FIs and DIs are buying shares in the domestic markets. With this, we come to the end of this podcast session. But to sum it up, there is a lot of action in the domestic market. However, the global markets are slipping into a vacation mode as and when we enter the December month. Slowly and eventually, there will be the Christmas and the New Year celebration, which will be seen across the globe. And of course, as we all say, everyone will be waiting for the Santa Claus rally as well. So let's see what the market has in stock for us. Nevertheless, irrespective of whatever the market conditions are, research is the backbone of successful portfolio creation. Wealth creation is the art that we understand. We at Deven Choksey have our exclusive research services which are powerful and successful. To avail our exclusive research services, we invite you to join us. Just click on the link below and you're done. Fill in your basic details and our team will reach out to you. So don't wait any further and embark on a wealth building adventure together. Thank you and have a nice day.